Hi, this is Lucky Smith. I'm here in Woodland Hills with Lita. How do you feel about tonight's event?
I think it's fantastic. Anything anyone can do to raise funds for trying to come up with a cure for breast cancer. It's such a devastating, horrible disease. And
because you experienced it personally through your mother and your father, correct?
Yes.
How do you feel being here and dealing? How do you feel emotionally being here? And then do you think about your mother the entire time, or how do you cope with tonight?
Well, when she was first diagnosed with breast cancer, I wrote her a song. And
Lisa,
and it was my gift to her to give her. I wanted to give her a gift before she passed away. Where some people will write a song about someone after they're gone.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give her something that could be shared with the world. And people that watch the video, I'm about to start crying myself. People that watch the video know what it's about, and they know that it's about breast cancer and how devastating of a disease it can be once you've got it, or have had it, or have beaten it.
Yeah.
So many women have beaten breast cancer, and men too, not just women.
Yeah. And
so
is Lisa on YouTube now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And
yes.
Is this to your new album? Is Lisa going to be on your new album that you have coming out as
No.
well?
Lisa was written in 1990 when my mother passed away.
Oh, okay.
So it's an older video, but it's one of the most beautiful songs
ever. And then their latest album coming out, do you have any connections with that, or do you is this event connected to the latest album that you have as well that's coming out?
This event is not.
Okay.
But I have a book coming out in the fall, and it talks about breast cancer, brain cancer, which my father had, and it talks about my experience with watching them disintegrate into nothing and trying to fight it, trying to help them, and trying to take their mind off of this horrible disease. And one of the ways was creating the video for my mom.
Your mom, and you created the video, so your mom passed on in 1994?
She passed away in 1990.
1990, and then the video came out in 1990.
The video came out prior to her death. So it was released in I think it was June or July of 1990.
So she was able to see it then?
Oh yeah, she had the video. She used to go to get chemotherapy with the video. The doctors would say, "Oh no, here comes Lisa again with that video," because she would play it for everyone over and over and over and over. So she really made everyone watch the video because she was in it. My father was a photographer. When I was a little girl, I was born in London.
Yes.
When I was a little girl, my father was a photographer, and he had a lot of 8mm film of me when I was a little girl playing with my mother.
Oh,
so
wow.
The video director incorporated this film, this footage, into the video, Lisa, with me and my mother playing together. So
it was like a family collaboration.
It was, yes. So it was a dedication to my mother and a dedication to women, or basically moms that have suffered breast cancer, or anyone named Lisa, or anyone that's had breast cancer. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, really.
And that being a survivor is something that cancer affects not just the individual that has it, but the family members too, because you're there, you're watching them, you're loving them, and it's that helplessness. I would imagine I just want to take this pain away, and you can't.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. There's really no way, and you do have a feeling of helplessness. And the only way I could battle it was to write that song, and I think that's what musicians do, is they battle
life,
whatever it may be, whether it's somebody passes away, or they lose a child, or they have a divorce, or whatever. Maybe it's a good day, they get married and the sun comes out and they write a song about it. So it was my way of showing my love and my respect for people that have beat this horrible disease.
do you have any advice for people who have lost loved ones to cancer? Like, because you kind of want to give up afterwards. Like, what advice do you have to the survivors?
Yes.
That have
don't
to keep
give
living?
up. Definitely don't give up. I started a health kick when my mother died. I wasn't the healthiest person. I was just regular old rock and roller, living up to sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
I love your music from that era. Okay.
Thank you. But when I lost my mother, it made me stop doing drugs and stop drinking. And I turned to starting to run and lifting weights and eating healthy and starting to read the label on what is in this, what is this made out of, and should I be drinking this stuff? And do some research, and you'll find that a lot of our foods and our products, like drinking water that's been left in a vehicle for a few days where it's been baking in the sun, has chemicals in it that's formed. So do your research on cancer and find out what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing.
It
helps, and it's really all you can do in this day and age.
And another comment I wanted to do is going a little off topic, but I just want to say, you started your music in a time where you're a trendsetter. You show people that you can be sexy, smart, and I'm gonna kick your ass. I mean, and do you have any advice for female musicians out there that are, trying to follow those footsteps?
Yes, it's definitely in the music world. It's not a man's world anymore.
Yes.
Those trees have been cut down.
And you were the ones that cut them down.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, by you being able to be yourself and be so raw and not give a shit, it's an inspiration to others I can be me without anybody else's approval, and thank you for that.
Thank you.
Like, your music's really inspirational, and being able to cut those trees down, we don't really say thank you enough.